Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I have a watch in for review. This is actually mine. Just picked this up from Loom Shot. You saw I had a orange dial Orient recently, and I saw a great deal on this black dial, all black watch, the Orient Ray Raven 2 automatic. This thing is reference FAA02003B9. And it's probably, I've had one of these in the past. I picked one up used a while back and ended up flipping it probably a few years ago, something like that, got rid of it, whatever. But these things are so affordable. They're like 100, I think these are like, what I paid, like 140 or right around there. They used to be 200 and a little higher than that, so they've gone down. I don't know why, because it seems like they've updated this watch, just like I mentioned on the orange dial. They updated the clasp, the bracelet even looks a little bit better, the end links look better, so they've done something. They've made some upgrades on the watch. Nothing too serious. I mean, it still has a mineral crystal. It's not a sapphire. But you got to understand, this is an all in-house watch, you know, completely in-house, the movements in-house, hand wind hacking. You're getting a lot of watch and high quality for, you know, under $200. So you nothing that Seiko has right now can come close to this for a dive watch. I mean, this, you get a lot. You get a day date. You know, it's just so much for the money, you know what I mean? So this is a good everyday, you know, beater. It's a good everyday just watch. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a beater. This could be your one, you know, nice watch, you know? So, I mean, we all spend different amounts of money on watches. So, I mean, some more than others, some less than others. It doesn't really matter. So this can fit in anywhere. You know, you could have a Rolex Submariner like I do and then have one of these. I mean, it's not, you know, if you like watches, you like many different types of watches. So this one, if you guys don't know the dimensions, let me get the dimensions out of the way real quick. Let's see, zero it out. Our side to side, we're coming in at 41.5. And I think that's exactly what the website says. And then tip to tip, you're at 46.6, so just about 47. Thickness, 12.9. And then our lugs are probably 22. Yeah, 22 millimeter lug. 120 click bezel. And very, listen to that. Very good action. Better than a Seiko in a lot of ways. I mean, you have to pay upwards of $1,000 on for a Seiko to get this good action. And they line up. So let me go all the way around. Let's see, there we go. And it lines up. So that's kind of hard to get with a Seiko also. The only thing I don't like is the small pips on these. Tiny little pip. I don't know why they do that. I wish they'd have a better pip, but whatever, doesn't really matter. I love the handset on these. Very nice handset. Nice big hour markers. They look applied. I'm not sure really the process in that, if they're stamped on or what it is, but they look applied. You got blacked out hands, minute and hour, and then also blacked out second hand. You have your, you notice it's Sunday, and your date wheel is in red for Sunday. And then you have black background on that date wheel, which I really like. And then that border, you got a border, which is also very cool to have, especially at this price point. But you have a border in like a kind of a gunmetal color. So real nice. All black surrounds, black hands, everything's all blacked out. And then you have, you know, everything's kind of like white, black and white. So really cool contrast there. There's your bezel. Very nice teeth, easy to use. Nice signed crown. I always wish they'd do a little bit bigger crown, because I mean, it's a little harder on because it's smaller than most watches, but it still works pretty well. And it's tucked away. You got nice size crown guards, so it's not going to get broken or knocked off or anything. But very nice polishing. And then all brushed up on top. And then you have a little bit of polishing on the center links. But very nice. There's your case back. Screw down case back. Movement Japan. Like I said, in-house movement. It doesn't have solid end links, but it feels solid. So the way they have these in here and also kind of rolled at the end, it feels solid. I know that's an upgrade over the older rays back in the day, a few years back. But just a good looking watch. Stamp steel on the clasp, a lot of micro adjustment. Stamp steel, I mean, I don't really care. That's how my Rolex is. So because I have an older Rolex. So if you're used to the older stuff, it doesn't bother me at all. I've never seen one of these break, so I don't know why people complain about them so much. Very nice crystal, even though it probably will scratch. And my original Ray that I had years back, that I have like 100,000 views on, I sold that off too long ago. But anyway, that had a scratch, so you can scratch these. So keep that in mind. But you can also get a sapphire crystal. You can have somebody qualified to throw a sapphire crystal in here, and then you don't have to worry about that anymore. But pretty cool. On the wrist, let's put that on. And there's really no taper. 22 millimeter, seems like all the way throughout. It might taper to 20, possibly to 20. But real nice clasp. And on my 7.5 inch wrist, just fits perfect. Really does. But in this day and age, with inflation and everything else, and all the madness going on in the world, these things are going down in price for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, you're getting a lot of watch for the money. Let's do a Loom Shot, and we can close. Here's the Loom Shot. Look at that. Super Luminova. Just super. I mean, look how bright that is. Awesome. They do a great job with the Loom. So there you have it, guys. This is the Orient Raven, all blacked out. Just a beautiful watch. I mean, this is something cool. It's kind of stealthy, under the radar, and under 150 bucks. Can't go wrong. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.